Let's draw a Lamborghini Aventador. Hey, that rhymes. So, my first job is to make a sketch, and I'll put a link in the description to the video where I explain how to do this. Now, what I do next is the same for any car drawing I do. I get my black alcohol marker and go around the whole image, just outlining where all the darkest shadows need to be. This then provides a really nice dark foundation for me to put coloring pencils on top a bit later, which really helps to boost that contrast because these areas are now able to go really dark. I then use a variety of greys to blend from these darkest areas to the lightest areas, which at the moment I'm going to leave as just the white of the paper. Now I do this to keep the lighter areas nice and light. This is because as great as colouring pencils are, they're not actually very opaque, especially the lighter colours, for instance the white. So if I do kind of go a bit too dark with my alcohol markers in these lighter areas, there's no way of really rectifying it, and these lighter areas are then stuck being quite dark. And if your lighter areas are quite dark, then your contrast won't be very good, so your image won't pop as much. As I move on to the pencil work, you can really see how that initial marker base is providing a great foundation to boost that colour saturation.
But Tom, this car's black. You can't have colour saturation on a black car.
Yes, you can. Let me explain. If you look really closely into the darkest areas, you'll see that yes, I have used greys, but alongside purples and dark blues. Now I have no real explanation for why I do this, but what I do know is that if you don't do it, then your image will appear dull and somewhat flat. And I think we all can agree that purple and dark blue are both colours. Therefore, this car does have colour saturation, despite being black. When drawing any kind of vehicle, it is vital that you have a sharp pencil. This is so you can keep all the lines clean and crisp, just as they would be on an actual car. And a big tip when shading with coloured pencils is to use lots of layers. Now layering allows you to improve, yet again, that colour saturation, and also helps to remove the graininess left behind by that initial layer. Now a big mistake that too many people make when using coloured pencils is not including enough details. Now the bigger picture is just made up of these smaller things, and the more of these smaller things you can get from the reference image and putting them onto your actual drawing, the better your drawing will look. Now the key to getting these details is to first go into the area with a sharp, dark pencil and outline where everything is. You can then go in with your coloured pencils with the peace of mind that everything is in the right place, so then you can really focus on those seemingly irrelevant little things. Now to make this drawing look even more car-like, I then go in with a colourless blender and blend together all of the colouring pencils to ensure that all of the graininess is gone and it is as smooth as possible. And the final stage to any of my drawings is to go in with a white paint pen and just establish all of those extreme highlights. And this is definitely my favourite part because it's where the drawing comes alive. And here you go, my Lamborghini drawing. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with more creative content.